It should be good now. I don't know why it wasn't hitting there, but I think we should be good. All right. Yeah, these are all older. I was never able to get in touch with these people, so this lady listed with a broker that did it for 1%, and now she's kind of like kicking herself. So, and I said, look, this lady's definitely gonna list with me. Just got to give her some time. I'm gonna call this guy. This is Jim. I actually looked at this guy's house, but he has not gotten back, and I hope he's okay. Let's see. He got an appraisal. The appraisal was a little high. I think it's a lot high, to be honest. But let's see. See if he answers. It's ringing. This is Jim. Hello, is this Jim? Oh, there he is, Jim. This is Daniel. Do you remember speaking with me and setting me up with Amy to go take a look at the property? I'm the broker that lives around the corner from you. Okay. It sounds like when you say you've made a commitment, does it mean, did you do paperwork already or? Okay. If you don't mind me asking, is there what was the driving decision behind that? Again, it's always for our growth and our development here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. It was a little lower than the appraisal. Oh, okay. Because the appraisal was 650, right? 640. Okay. 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 Yeah. The five. Okay. Yeah. So was it a buyer that approached you directly? Okay. Yeah. That's what we were going to offer you that too and see if you wanted to go with a cash offer because we have some investors that wanted to take a look at the property and make an offer to you cash too. Yeah, right. That's exactly how it would be. And yeah, with the condition of the property, Jim, at this stage, you wouldn't want to really go on the open market because you're going to need to go through permits, the city, all that good stuff. And with a cash offer, none of that is applicable. Yeah. S- yes. Okay. If you don't mind me asking before I let you go, if I was to get an investor in there and like the next day, is it too late for them to make an offer to you? Right. Right. I bet. I bet. I know it's a lot. It's a lot. You know, it is. Yeah. Right. Right. Okay. I totally understand. That was what we were, you were a hard person to get in touch with because I know you had a lot going on. We were looking to do the same. We wanted to give you a cash offer and just be done with this in 30 days. So, well, it sounds like you've got that. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. It's okay. Yep. Absolutely. No, it's listen at this stage. I was gonna say, Jim, at this. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. It's it's okay. At the end of the day, you got what you wanted, and look, and let's be frank. At this stage of life, really simplicity and happiness and really just being at peace is really important. I know that, so I'm glad you were able to find it. And if things don't work out with that, you have my information. So does Amy. It was a pleasure to meet her. She was very helpful. And we have people that can give you cash offers too, Jim. So if this doesn't end up working out, yeah, please reach back out to me because we do have investors that they were chomping at the bit to get in there. So, okay, yeah, yes, sir. I appreciate that, Jim. Good luck with it. I hope it closes. And I'll probably pop in with you or Amy just to see if everything is moving forward. Maybe in a few weeks, to see where you're at. And we can go from there. Okay? Perfect. No problem. All right, my friend. Take care, Jim. Bye bye. All right. So this guy I could never get in touch with him. I was calling him. I was going to the house. He was never there. And then I finally find out I get him today. He's like, oh, I got a cash offer. We signed contracts. We're like, good. So that's what we were looking to do, but I just couldn't get him. So that's what we would call shitty luck because he doesn't live in the area. I live around the corner from the property. He lives an hour and a half away, probably longer than that. So just shitty luck, but that's okay. We keep chugging along. You know what I mean? We keep chugging along. I'm going to call this gentleman. I've spoken to him a few times. I put him in touch with my estate sale contact. He wasn't thrilled with what she charges, but that's what it is. So I'm going to see if there's something I can do for him at the time. He's grieving. He's really grieving because his son has passed away, and his son's younger than me. So that's a very, very challenging time for them. Grieving family. See if I can get him on the phone. It's ringing. I think it's going to go to voicemail. Time is it? Yeah, I got to get out of here. His mailbox is full. Yeah, he said, we just have a lot going on. We haven't even wrapped our heads around this yet. So, this guy had a buyer, a private buyer. Let me see if it ended up working out. Because we can get him a cash offer on this. This guy's name is Ortiz. Morning, Artis. This is Daniel. I'm that estate and probate agent that spoke to you a while back. Sent you the email to the A Brown email. Wanted to just connect with you because we have there's another route that if the private buyer didn't work out, we have some investors that would like to make you a cash offer on the property. So when you have a moment, Artis, give me a call. I can explain to you how that works. There's a few options that you have, and we can go over which one would serve you and your family best. My number is 973 255 8714. And again, Artis, this is Daniel. We spoke about, maybe 3 weeks, 2 months ago regarding the property in Jersey City. And I did send you that email to the A Brown email. Thanks, Artis. Look forward to hearing from you. All right. Let's see. Because if that doesn't work out, we can always give him a cash offer. So, let's see where that goes. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to call this woman and see how she listed with an agent out of town, but she did it because they were cheaper. She did it for 1%. So, I mean, you don't get much cheaper than that. And now, she withdrew it. All right, this is interesting. Let's call. Come on. Yeah. She went right to voicemail. I'm going to bring this one with me. Only because I'm going to call her again. So now the property is withdrawn. So that's interesting. So, all right, guys, let me get that one more shot. Usually it rings. There it goes. It's ringing. Maybe she answers. Maybe she answers. This is Karen. Nope. Voicemail. Good morning, Karen. This is Daniel. The estate agent that was speaking to you prior to listing. I wanted to just check in with you and see how things are going. When you have a moment, give me a call. Number's 973-255-8714. Wanted to go over a scenario with you as well. We were just, myself and my team were just kind of brainstorming for you and your sister. So it's Thursday. It's about 9:15. I'll be available all day. Look forward to hearing from you. All right. Well, at least I know that she's not listed anymore, so that's good. That one will come with me. All right, so everybody, I'll bring him, and I'll bring him. Everybody else can stay here. I'm going to call this guy after 2. And then this woman is out of state, so I got to call her later. So I'm going to call her while I'm driving for dollars today. And then those are Maria. Yeah, all right. I think that's pretty much where we're at, guys. I know this was a quick day today. It's only about a half hour. But I wanted to this destination from this stream. No. I wanted to just get a few quick calls in, and send out a couple emails. This woman, okay, so I'm going to email this woman real quick. This is cash offer on your property. I received the lead. She said she's in foreclosure, but I have not been able to connect with her. So I'm just going to say good morning, Juliana. And then we are going to, I'm just going to cut and paste the one I sent to this other gentleman. Yep. And then I'm going to change cash offer on your home in, I'll read you the email. It says, well, hold on. Where's her address? There it is. It's in Belleville. So it says, my name is Daniel, and I received your information regarding a cash offer on your home in Belleville. We can help you provide a cash offer and have the funds in your account in less than 30 days. Please reach out to me, and we can get started. The process is quick and streamlined. Boom. Best, Daniel. And then what I'll do is I will delete all my other stuff. Okay. Oh, did I just like die out? Did I just like flop out there? That's crazy. Sorry, guys. So we sent that email out to her. And I'm going to keep hounding these. So what they do is I get these leads, and then some. Oh, I talked to a couple guys. One guy told me, in not so many words, he said, if you lowball me, I'll block your fucking ass. So don't even try it. And I was like, all right, man. So this is how we're going to be. And I said to him straight out, I said, is there any reason why you're cursing at me? I said, I'm here to help you. I haven't done anything to you, and I'm trying to find out information from you so I can help you. I said, why are you cursing? I'll get lowballed all the time by you guys. He's like, this is what I'm looking for. And I said, listen, I appreciate that. I said, but let's keep this thing civil. You know what I mean? There's no reason for you to curse at me. Don't fucking tell me. And I was like, all right, brother. I said, I appreciate you, but I said, at this juncture, I don't know that we're going to be a fit to work together, because there's a level of respect that needs to be by both parties. And I feel like that you're, for some reason, you're just being very belligerent, and I don't understand why. I've done nothing to you but help you so far. And then he apologized. And then when we had a disagreement, because, he's wrong. He tells me that it's a single family and he's legally allowed to rent the basement and another portion of his house because it's a mother-daughter And I said, I appreciate that, but I said, you can't legally rent these. I said, I know that the town codes, and I said, it's a single family. It's not a two family, it's a single. So any single family property, you are not allowed to rent it to someone else. And he's like, you're wrong. And I said, okay, I appreciate that you're saying that, but I said, but if you verify that with the tax office, they'll tell you the same thing. You can't rent your basement, and you can't rent another part of it. So I said, so I just want to understand, you're saying you can rent your unit to your single family unit home to three families. He said, yeah. I said, all right. So when you have that level of ignorance, and by ignorance, I don't mean it negatively, he just doesn't know, and he thinks he knows. When you have that level of it, I can't work with you, because he's just dug his heels in, like, no, you're wrong. And I'm like, you understand mother-daughter was not meant for rental purposes. They didn't come out. They came out with that because if families are large and they're all living in one home, separate entrances were created. So different, if it's a big family, they all don't have to come through one entrance. They can have another entrance. That's what mother-daughters were. Separate families can live in parts of one house, but it's one family, and they don't have to. They have their own entrance. It wasn't for rental purposes. And he's like, that's not right. You're wrong. And I said, okay. I said, I appreciate that. But I said, I don't think this is going to be a fit for us, because I'm not going to get into a tit for tat. He was clearly incorrect. In any town ordinance, you can't rent any property in a single fam. It's a single family property. One family, single fam. Single, one. So we disagreed. So, and it's interesting, guys, when you deal with the public, right out of the gate, they'll let you know how it's going to be and how they are by the way they talk to you. And he didn't even know me, and within 5 minutes, he's cursing. So I knew right away this is going to be a challenge if I was to end up working with him. So people will let you know how they are right out of the gate. So with that, I got a jet. I am going to, I have a appointment, and then I'm going to go drive for dollars in a specific area up in Jersey, West Jersey. So what I do with that, just to give you a quick idea, when I drive and see properties that are either abandoned or need work, or just there's deferred maintenance to them, what I'll do is write down the address. I immediately voice text it to my assistant, my transaction manager. She finds out the phone number of the owners. I'll call them and offer them a cash offer on the property and see what we can do to help them. And maybe, or see if there's something else we can do. Maybe we just assume the property. Maybe we do an ovation. Maybe we do something else. Doesn't have to be a cash offer. So I'm just looking to make some deals happen and help some people. So that's what I'm going to do in about a half hour to 45 minutes. So tomorrow is Friday. I will not be on tomorrow because I will be driving down to the Jersey Shore. I will be down there for a week. I might log in and prospect down there and lead gen down there one day, maybe two. I don't know. But I'll have a family full of, I'll have a house full of my family, my mother, my sister, my brother-in-law, my niece and nephew. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might just do cash offers and see what we get from that. So any questions, anything you guys have before I go? Anything that I said or that you're experiencing real quick before I go? I could jump on and do a quick role play with you or something. Any objections you're hearing? Market stats you're seeing? Guys, the market has turned. I'm not going to say it's turning. It's turned. It is not a seller's market anymore, despite what the public thinks. It's not. This is a buyer's market right now. Buyers have their pick of the litter. So it has turned. And what are you doing to generate leads now that it's not a market that's just skyrocketing? We have plateaued and we're starting its descent. So the market has shifted. What are you doing to skill up? Are you working with mentors? Are you working with coaches? Are you working with people that know what they're doing to help you get leads? Because it's challenge now. If you look, the market was bad 6, 8, 10 months ago, 12 months ago with trying to get listings. Try now, because your skill is going to need to be price reductions if you're not pricing property right. I've taken 3 on mine, and all 3 that I took are under contract right now. But you have to have real conversations with the public. One of them I had to take it down 35,000. One of them I took it down 25,000, and the other one we took down to from $1.3 million to $1 million, and they're all under contract. Isn't that interesting? Guys, there's only 2 ways to create value in a property. Add to it, put money into it, add rooms, add amenities, update it, or reduce the price. That's it. Only 2 ways, guys. And sellers would much prefer not to put money into a property. They'd rather just in how you present the price reduction. How are you presenting a price reduction? Do you even understand how to do a price reduction? If you don't, reach out to me. I mean, this is what we do. This is what I do. I'll work with you on it. So I have scripts. I have, real estate training in New Jersey. I mean, this is, here, I'm going to do this for you guys. Hold on. What the freak? There we go. Sorry. I want to put this in the comments. That is my website right there. realestatetraininginnewjersey.com. Check it out. I'm more than happy to give you guys my scripts for free. I don't have them here with me, but they're in my email. So if you're interested in them and you want scripts, let me know. I think I have a price reduction one. If I don't, I have to, I'll write it out and do it. But we can role play it if you guys want. But this is the market we're in. It's not a seller's market anymore. That is over. And it will be this way. The rate market isn't going anywhere, guys. Sorry to tell you. You will be in this rate market for at least another 2 to 3 years. At least. At least. It is impossible. Mark my words. Impossible. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you, brother. It is impossible for the Fed to lower interest rates more than, I don't know, a quarter point of an eighth of a point. There is too much money right now. They printed too much money in the last 3 to 4 years for us to drop rates. It is impossible. You can't do it. And then with our credit, the United States credit rating getting downgraded to not AAA but AA1, that's another reason. We can't pay out more on our debt and then charge us less when we borrow in the country. It doesn't work that way. We'd go what's called solvent, and we'd go belly up, like those banks out in California a couple years ago. Same thing. You can't pay out a higher rate and pay each other a lower rate. You'll go bankrupt. So get used to this rate market. It's not going anywhere. 6.5, 6 7/8, 6 1/4, maybe 6. Guys, that's it. This is your market. So now what are you doing to generate leads? Are you still sticking on expireds for sell by owners? Are they working for you? It's the question of the day. Myself, I train and mentor agents. I'm happy to do it. Our organization is all about training, giving you guys the leads and the skills that you can, the tactics to go out and generate income for yourself. We don't sit here and do the whole rah-rah, everything is great and you got to have discipline. No, guys, you need tactics and skills. And with those tactics and skills come discipline. You have to have discipline to gain those skills. That I can train you on. So, but I had an agent ask me the other day if I could be their accountability partner, and I was like, what do you mean by accountability? Tell me what you mean by that. And he was like, well, I need you to kind of like keep me, you got to like keep me right. I was like, well, what do you mean keep you right? Well, if I don't do something, like maybe, you get on me for it, or I have to pay you. Like I said, okay, I appreciate that. I do. But what you're doing is asking for accountability externally. Your accountability should be in here, inside of you. You should want to be a better person, a wiser person, and a stronger person. You should want to be that. Can I help you? Absolutely, and I will. I've helped agents make tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars of money. But I'll show you how you can get it in here. Because yes, it's fine to do it externally. I can be your accountability partner. Yes. Can I do that? Absolutely. And I will fucking hold you accountable for it. But what if I can show you and train you how to be accountable inside of you here, in your soul, in your heart? So you don't need to worry about me. You just do it. You just do it. I can help you with that. Totally help you with that. Because I was helped. So now I understand how to help you, because I was that. Hey man, I need you to hold me accountable. Certain person was like, why? Why can't you just hold yourself accountable? Don't you have discipline? And I was like, I'm one of the most disciplined people you'll ever meet. And he said, well, why do you need me to hold you accountable? And I was like, you're fucking right. So I will work with you to get you there too. I want you to have everything inside of you here. This is where you get everything, not externally. So I will leave you guys with that and say, if any of this is of interest to you, check out the website that we have. It's up and running now. I know I've been talking about it for months and months. It's finally here. realestatetraininginnewjersey.com. We're going to change the New Jersey, guys, because yes, I'm sitting in New Jersey, but I train agents in all across the country. So we're going to come up with a different name for it, because I had a couple people say, well, how can you work with me? You're in Jersey. I was like, it doesn't matter at all. Makes no difference. I have an agent that's onboarding with me now, wants to train with me. He's in Portugal, guys. He's in Portugal and found me in my videos and was like, you're who I want to train. I want to be trained by you. So check it out. If that is something that's interest of you, look forward to hearing from you. There's a link on the website. You can come. We can have a private call, and we can have a private conversation. And just to give a quick heads up, listen, you don't know who you're affecting in life every day. It is an honor and a privilege for me to help somebody whose native language isn't even mine. But he saw value in me and knows that we can help him. Just not only me, the whole organization. So it's an honor and it's a privilege. So we take it seriously, and I guarantee you guys, talk to me in 12 months when we are working with this gentleman in Portugal. I guarantee you in 12 months, he's going to be, his income will have increased at least 25 to 50%, if not double, if he just follows what we share with him and follow the training, because there's so many people here that can help him. So with that, I appreciate y'all. I have to run. I am late already, but I noticed that there was a good bit of people listening and watching. So I went off on a little bit of a tangent, but yeah, check out the website. It's a pleasure to connect with y'all. I might be on tomorrow. I don't know, but I don't think so. The next one we'll probably hit is Monday, and I'll let you know how all the cash offers go. So with that, I say peace. I'm out of here.